know what I realized? Oh my god, you know what I realized? Oh my god, I'm starting to draw. You know what I realized? Rewatching the Malcolm X movie, I need to pull this down in A. I'm trying to adjust the scene line, not in a seduction. What the fuck was that? But anyways, I've been watching Malcolm X lately, and everybody's on thin fucking ice. Because I watched it maybe 8 years ago, but watching it again in my adult life is crazy. And I think there's several movies that I think I'll continue to hold near and dear to my heart throughout my adult life that I would like to revisit at my fully adult life. I would consider fully adult like 30. But even then, I'm like, what I'm realizing is that, especially living in the type city where I do today, where everyone sublets and uses they in some form, um, adulthood is a construct. And I don't mean that like no shade, no shade, because I use they pronouns too. Oh, do you guys even know that? But I do. So no shade, but what I'm realizing is it's like, especially also because nobody is having kids nowadays. And I used to feel like adulthood was symbolized by whenever you had kids, or signified, wait, adulthood? Oh, having kids signified adulthood. That's what I was going to say. You know what I also realized? People nowadays are a lot stupider than they used to be, because they used to have good schools back in the day. And even whenever the schools weren't great, there was such a stress on education being important, and such a stress on college not being like the only option after graduation, that people were actually like, let me get some jobs. So they were like figuring out their stuff, or like actually making it a very large effort to attain a comprehensive education prior to receiving their high school diploma. But that's one of the big reasons that I want to finish reading the dictionary, because I'm like, yeah, I was like a gifted kid growing up, which means I have a really extensive vocabulary, but that it stayed the same. Like, I feel like a lot of my like really out of the box words, I absolutely love them, and I love out of the box words. I feel like having more words in general, knowing more words just gives you more forms of expression. So that's super interesting, and also a big reason that I would love to become a polyglot, because there's a lot of like feelings and concepts that are captured in other languages that don't have any like, yeah, it's not like transitive definitions. Like there's no direct translation for certain things, because it's like such a specified concept or feeling or whatever the case may be. But um, yeah. But my big fear, let me not talk about a big fear. Let me talk about a big exciting thing. Many things I want to do before the end of the summer. I'm not entirely sure how to facilitate them all. I so badly just want to find a best friend this year, and I know that it's not that easy, but I've never just had a best friend where they've been my best friend and I've been their best friend. Because have been, I've had, I've had people be my best friend before, um, but have that not be the case on both ends. And I have a lot of good contenders. Not to be like, oh, I know, it's like, but more in the sense that, like, I don't know if my contenders are currently taken. Like, if they're taken. So I'm like, I don't know. Of course, they're still my dear friends, but I'm like, I don't know that person, I could even call them my best friend if I'm not there. Well, I could definitely, I don't know. But I would love to have a best friend. I would love to just have a confidant where we just spend until the wee hours of the night talking, or literally just farting in each other's presence. Oh, I would love it. How I would love it. And I already fart in each other's presence with many of my dear friends. We just hang out and I cook a little and we fart and we talk. And so one of my best, actually, it's just me doing the farting. But actually, I don't know. I don't know. But that's why I'm like, I just need a like really, really good, comprehensive, beautiful friendship this year of my life. I think that that would add to my life in so many ways. Yeah. And that's another reason why I'm like, I want, okay, so whenever I am finally able to move on from my crush, if ever, well, the day will come. The day will come, but the day is not yet. So I'm trying not to like set any definitive dates to it, like August 30th, 2024. But like, that would be ideal. But I'm also like, I love just having the feeling of being like, oh my gosh, my dear crush. But then it's oh no, you know? So it's like, yes, that's awesome, that's cool, that's so awesome, but it's like, damn it, my crush. Well, not damn it, like the old ball and chain, my crush, but more like hopeless romantic. But it's also like, is it hope? Oh, Jesus Christ, here we go again. Oh, my gosh, I can't even do this anymore. I'm sick of hearing myself talk. I'm not sick of it because I love hearing myself talk to the ends of the universe. My Misfit market is getting fucking cold. It's already been cold. The bus smoked me like 30 times. Actually, the bus didn't smoke me. What happened was I was standing at the damn bus stop for almost an hour, which is crazy. Albeit, there was apparently some sort of a basketball or fucking baseball, whatever the hell, type game going on tonight. I miss my. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, just call it a day. You know what? Call it a day. I feel like things would be a lot easier for me if I didn't. And I found out lately this. Okay, my thing is, I still very genuinely believe that this is like a very conventional, standard thing to be the case. But you know how like you have your internal dialogue and like it repeats some things a lot of the time? That's kind of what this has been for me, because like as much as like the emotion has been there and like of course like there has been like a just deep intense sadness for yeah um yeah, there's just been like a very intense melancholy, you know. It's like also on the same page of that, it's like my mind is not on my side whenever it comes to moving through these things. I don't even want to eat my Mr. Market. Oh, I'm sad. I'm sad and I don't know what to do about it. Oh my god. I hate being sad and not knowing what to do about it because it's like I just don't even know. And I don't want to eat my Mr. Market. I literally just don't want to even think about this. And I think that's the reason why weed was always such an enticing thing to me. Because it's like, for a small price, you get to have like mental silence. And that's such a rare thing for me. I don't like being sad at all. Especially whenever it's something that like the thing that would bring me the most peace is the thing that's like inaccessible. And the solution that would bring me the most peace is the solution that it's inaccessible. So I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just sad. I haven't been in a good mood really this past week. There have still been lots of laughs. It hasn't been like anything dire or crisis by any means, but like I've been really sad and I don't know how to deal with it. Yeah. I've been in the house a lot. I've been trying to get out more and whatnot, but I've just been really struggling this past few weeks. And, yeah. I feel like I have a really big appreciation, though, for the fact that that's something that I've been able to learn how to acknowledge because, especially whenever I was in school, which I'm still in school, but I'm taking this gap year until next year, March. So I have like another 6 months. But what makes me really sad is the fact that, like, oh no, that's not what I was talking about. I was talking about the fact that I was grateful for the fact that I'm able to identify my sadness because I never, in school, every single time that I would get sad, I would only realize that I was so sad whenever it would be right before I had some large academic obligation because I would only realize whenever I just had pushed myself to the edges of my capacity and I just couldn't deliver anymore. So being able to recognize that before I just completely shut down has been a very humanizing thing because I've realized that, like, my emotions do exist outside of extremes and that I actually do have a very varied, like, mental response to a lot of things. I just haven't been able to actually learn how to work with that in the forms that they come in because I wasn't allowing them to express themselves in the forms that they come in. So there's a lot of self work that I've been doing since March and a lot more that I look forward to. But it's really hard and I'm trying to learn how to move with this. But there's just so many changes in my life and I just don't know how to deal with them. And it's really stressful, but I have full and complete faith that I'm gonna make it out to see the other side with adaptable solutions. But yeah. Okay. Everyone have such a nice night. Yeah. I hope you go to sleep happy. Or at least wake up happy.